Hello my fellow donuts and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Let's try to break those locks.
Take that!
The monitoring system. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here. You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They are just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all of the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proved that you can monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. Do I? Maybe. I have no idea.
Take that!
Is that right? The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 AM. Wait a second. It only says the footage starts at the aquarium's 10 AM opening time, but it doesn't actually means that. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. And if I can examine the animal, I can usually tell exactly what is going on with them. Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go anywhere at the time to examine, at any time to examine the animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I've proved that there is a place you can't go. It's probably on the map. Right, what is this? Autopsy? I don't think it's the autopsy report. Huh. Orca pool, isn't it? Am I supposed to show him a map, or I don't have a map, so probably a camp card. I'm so smart. The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you monitor all of the animals? We got him. Son of a gun. So, you knew about the security card, did you? Of course, I'm a lawyer, you know. I'm almost like an investigator. Yes, tighter security was imposed on the orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. Guess she was trying to protect Orlov from him. So you are monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. Now you are trying to pick a fight with me. Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils to go to the victor. Huh? I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system. Okay, please do so. So what does that machine you were using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it Torpedo. Torpedo? What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? It's a little too small for that kind of name. Torpedo? I don't know how it's pronounced in English, I'm sorry. As in the man the bottle stations? I'm sorry, battle stations? And all that? No. It's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Tele Observation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Too hard for me. Quite a name. I wonder if it's super admin restricted desktop access pass protected. A torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalization, ATC, gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal and these monitors. Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too? Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. Penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so they are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed a foreign object. Approximately 4 AM on July 20th. That's an odd time. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay. Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had that episode too. I'd better take a look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th till yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh? It appears so. But let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance. Oh, pressing the wrong place again. I'm worried about Orla's condition. Better remember this torpedo data. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about this system. Well, it's a safe system that has been approved to use in other countries, but it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You mean you're breaking the law? Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality, but we wanted to shield the rest of the stuff, so we kept it a secret. But breaking the law is breaking the law! But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change? Now you're twisting things around. I'd like to use this evidence during trial tomorrow, but it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges. Well, I followed my own convictions. and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. You can't blame me for that, Mr. Lawyer. I appreciate that. That's not cool, right? Is this someone's phone? What's that sound? Another penguin? That's my ringtone. I knew he loves animals. Come on. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper. Hello, Crab speaking. Son of a gun, you people again? Stop harassing this aquarium. Crab speaking. Sounds so funny. Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain? Fine. Just let me write it down in my... Son of a gun. Where did my calendar go? His calendar? Could he be talking about that calendar? I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her. What? Mr. Wright! He said euthanize her. We'd better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him too. Let's do it right now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. There you are. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest. It sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins. Somebody gave it to me. Okay. Now please don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Azura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What? What gave you that idea? Your attitude? It's just that I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. Oh, that's sad. He looks shaken though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at the 7 a.m. on July 20th as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the Orca pool room at 6 a.m. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. But wasn't her card the only one which was used? No, what? Yeah, there's only her card. Dr. Crab doesn't even have any cards. That's strange. Who was that phone call from? Son of a gun. You heard that? How could I not? Who didn't hear that? It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down. Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand? Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization using this poison. Huh? That capsule. It has the same letters on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. And he saw it. We saw that he saw it. But he didn't say anything. Did he already try to kill her? Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab. What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave. I heard something disturbing from the writer Norma the Plume. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? The aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. I think Ship Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And that it has something to do with the recent murder. Oh, I don't know why I like this character. I didn't want it to be, I really will be sad if he will end up a killer. I don't know why, but I kind of liked him. That writer, she just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. I should have dealt with it all more carefully. How am I ever going to remove all those locks? Huh? Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Of course. You again? You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me. Well, you see, we are having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as the witness to the prosecution, but he is being very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really? Now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know, no more, no less. That would be fine. Now if you would please come along with me. I guess we will break those locks in the courtroom? Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our talk on the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and your aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it will help save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, he does look a little evil sometimes, but come on, man. Don't be the bad guy, please. Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. Are we done here? What the hell was that? Hello? It was his phone. Mr. Wright, I went to Hickfield Clinic. Apollo? Use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is 3Z's. Okay, yeah, it says 3Z's right on it. And they said the ship-shape aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. 3Z's is supposed to be for people. But Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals, like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she's been given sleeping pills? So maybe he's not actually trying to kill her, I don't know. I didn't even know that, you know, a fish can actually drown? No. And I found out more than just about that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Ship-shape aquarium had someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azura Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. Really? Azura Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha? Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay, Juicy and I will be here. Well, we'd better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you going to do, Pearls? I mean, not what you're doing. I thought I'd stay overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck on both of you. Thanks, Pearly. That way, when we prove Sasha's innocent, she can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. Let's do it. It's gonna be a long trial, isn't it? Well, if I will play for about an hour now, and I believe we will be able to finish this trial in the next part. But I can't be really too sure. Did I save? Okay. Who knows, maybe this case will need us, will ask us to, to investigate more. That would suck, actually. But yeah, let's continue. What? The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved? Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azura send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder? Videos? What do you mean? Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My damn phone sure can't. Are you living in the Stone Age, right? These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. Oh, what's the point then? All the equipment we use at the ship-shape aquarium is high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Krabs doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly doubt Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Well, he probably was just in love with her, but she had a boyfriend. Maybe that's what the case was. Yeah, we remember that. The charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Was the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it. Why? I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There are still so many unanswered questions, but I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you too. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha, we promise. Only I had that, confidence. Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. The defense is ready. Come on, Wright. It's just a cute birdie. Ready. Now I'm completely thrown off. Great start. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday, it was proven that the Orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Wait. Whatever. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the Orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. Can you say it has a blood stain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. So can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Pretty much. Very good. What a clever little deduction. Ho ho! Well, it's nice to get a compliment from a prosecution for a change. I don't think it was a compliment. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. You still have time. Right, moving along. I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. Name and occupation. I couldn't even read that. Sniper, stay there. And who is that cute little creature? Such a restless bird, quite unlike Taka. I guess Mr. Blackwell really likes his birdie. Aww, that's kinda cute. Wow. Chalk 1. Up for Taka. He shot Sniper up with a single shot. Sound. It was sound, right? I have to see this. Okay. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Krapp, Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness. And can I just touch it? It's so cute. This is Sniper. She's the offspring of the penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. I bet he stinks. I believe I haven't even thought about it yet. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. Ignore her? I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained? In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. How am I supposed to dig a hole there? And your claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning. But according to her, he never showed up at the cleaning. Only Buckler and the owner has the security card necessary to enter the orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of the card usage that the defendant was in the orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence. They can't be conclusive evidences. So no one beside the defendant was at the scene and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning toward the other side. Carrots! Find some. We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we are ready for our cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed then. The power of youth comes in handy at the times like this. Oh, you sound like you are too old now. You're not. In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During the cleaning, the pool was oh, right. What am I fucking doing? I'm sorry. Especially for swearing. Let's press because I have no idea what I can present to him. Why is cleaning done so early in the morning essentially? Whatever. Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So of course the cleaning has to be done at night when there are no visitors. No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off. Good point. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically. So, was the defendant cleaning alone? No.
Hold it!
But Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the orca pool room during cleaning.
Objection!
If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it. Wow, that's gruesome. Do you have to be so violent? Proof of none, the victim must have entered the pool room during cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must have entered the orca pool room. The reason I think so is because the record of card usage shows that Sasha entered. And don't you mean to say that the record shows both of their cards being used? No, only Sasha's. But they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation. We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve? You're even more bird-brained than Rifle.
Objection!
That's not cool. It's like you both against me. That's not cool, guys. Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone. So I get disparaged either way. Great. Bird lover, huh? I guess we are not destined to become best friends. That is fine. All I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning. Alright, fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. Yeah, kinda.
Hold it!
So the cleaning is done with a pull drain of water. That's right. They use the hoist there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never clean my own lab, however. Don't you think it might be due then? I guess I can't tell though. Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion. But I am too busy myself. I have animals to look after. Like this one, for example. Such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. He's jealous. This is cute. Oh, Taka is a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab, quickly. No. He's afraid. As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room.
Hold it!
So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool. Why is that? Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was done. He's really proud of that. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastidious type. You know what? You can come to my place and clean my bath every time, by the way. I polished it so well, I bet the inmates are sleeping and sliding all over right about now. Well, that's evil. Not cool. Maybe he is not so much the fastidious type as the prankster type. Somehow I don't think that's it either. Anyway, cleaning the orca pool is just like cleaning the tub. The pool water would... no, okay.
Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained at any time other than during cleaning? None. Shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to Orca? Yeah, but when there are repetitions, you know, general repetitions, I heard that they are performed on that show, a stage pool, and I believe at that time water can be drained at the orca pool. The poor thing. Whose side are you on, Athena? Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die. Yeah, but you know, for a person to fall down there and, you know, die, it wouldn't take too much time, right? So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her. That's right. The orca pool and the show stage pool. Oh, I actually named it right. Are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the orca and equipment back and forth. So maybe that hoist was, you know, used to hold orca, water was drained, then the body fell down there and water was back there. When intensive cleaning is done, the orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. Somehow I have to show that the water could have been drained at some other time. If we don't, Sasha will be the only one under suspicion. There must be a hint somewhere. Better look through. Let's save the game just in case. But I believe we have to present something here. Something that proves that the water is drained when they are, you know, maybe I have no idea then. Can we just press him here? I guess you're right. Wait a second. Son of a gun. Then why did you harp on it so? The defense loves to make a fuss over nothing. Do you like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one. How rude. Don't compare Mr. Wright to Sniper. Granted, the suit may make him look a little like a penguin. Yeah, a little. Athena, is that what she really thinks of me? I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all the peeping and cheeping. Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait, that actually sounds pretty cute. Wow, he just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. Somehow, yeah, you already said that. Something in my possessions have to help us, but I don't know. A large quantity of fish for feeding Rifle the penguin. Not surprisingly, it has a horribly fishy smell. Okay. What is this? The show's song on the video is different from the one whatever. Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make Orca do tricks. Ha! So he could actually manipulate Orca too, right? Because he knows how tricks are done. So if Mr. Crab was boyfriend of Miss Summers, that would make him a bad guy. I'm so sad. Shipley's walkie-talkie hasn't been found. Moved from the show pool during cleaning time. The victim struck it when he fell to his death. I don't know. No? I mean, look! There is water. I mean, it's not fully drained. Can we present it there? I'm not really sure though. Discovered Rifle's stomach. Let's try it.
Objection!
I think I spent too much time thinking there. If the water in the pool is drained, you say the orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There is a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh, this is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine. Son of a gun. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Oh, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like to make note of entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 AM. This note is about meeting planned with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca pool at that time, but I ended up not going. Why so? Care to explain? So you are saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, Wright Dono. But your cut was shallow, a mere surface scratch. There is a saying amongst prisoners: do not see, hear, nor speak of smooth-talking lawyers. To smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. What? The calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? Yeah, what the fuck, man? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at that 7 AM meeting time. Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or using the partition, it could have been at 7 AM with the water partially drained. That would be the major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities. What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. The time? What? But 7 AM and cleaning was between 3 and 6 AM. What? You wish to claim the murder was at a different time of... Fuck you. No, don't take my life. I didn't save my game. Oh no. Better think that there must be some... I'm sorry. The pool was half... And... I don't know. I feel so stupid now. Thank God. If the murder occurred at a time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Damn it. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Order. Yeah, right. Are you implying that Orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I am implying. And how do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? I believe she carries some blood leftovers of the body. What are you going to do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her? Well, I believe we did cross-examine the parrot? No? This is a critical point. Better think about it carefully. And the radio, if I remember it right. What? I don't know. Oh! Can we? Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. It's actually the same picture I already showed you. What? No, in the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the Orca. I thought that too at the beginning. I must say I'm a little disappointed. Me too. Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Carrots! Damn it. Very well, let's see this evidence then. Oh, okay. That will cost me. I think it's still this.
Take that!
This photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. It was discussed in yesterday's trial. The Orca was bleeding. Traces of Orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The Orca must have injured herself when she ran the rock. So that cloud of blood Miss de Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock, was it? Those luminol reactions you saw on the Orca are most likely from her headbutting. But that's odd in the position of the bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Miss de Plume said that blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. The testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. Then, where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla, and the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. This is disgusting. I love this music. Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. Someone tried to kill her. Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right, she's listless. And she's sinking. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. That evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. This...
Take that!
The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor, a very powerful one. The sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Tried to drown the orca? But why? Right, Dono? Are you trying to tell the squirt that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheath my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? Who but the veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? He couldn't even prevent the police from examining Orla's body. Why, you... Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you! How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian? My goodness, one could cut the tension in the squirt with a knife. Oh wow, he's going to break this. Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. How convenient from you, but I actually would be really happy if it's the truth. That's such a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab. You know, you as the one who keeps all the medicines should keep your lab closed. I guess that weakness weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was in that treated Orla after she swallowed that drug? It was I. Yeah, but you saw the pill. And you didn't even react to that. You didn't, like... Come on, he didn't react to it, like, at all. Which was totally strange. But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. It didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun, you just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? I don't think it's a little detail. The orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's a little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition.
Objection!
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that witness knew about Orla's condition. Security system, something, torpedo data.
Take that!
You think, you just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this evidence data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? The torpedo or tele-observation real-time pertinent data organizer is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country yet, so it was kept secret from the police for the time being. It's illegal? Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. Son of a gun. You and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these and yes, there's one in the orca pool too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures if it finds abnormalities in their conditions. The torpedo alerts me with a sound. Oh my goodness, how very high tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. The torpedo. I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla's dad. The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
What's so funny? I double my question. What the hell, are you insane? What's with him? I guess this is also high tech for Prosecutor Blackwell, that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? But what if there isn't any water? Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where's the sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? Do you mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh, and so the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool. Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only time lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it, but I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really didn't want to save Orla. Wait. Really did want to save Orla. Yeah, now this makes more sense. Did you hear that, right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca in the partition it is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. That's bad. This completely shatters the defense's argument. But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You are not that old yet, are you? It was the defendant, Sasha Buckler. You're lying. I have information that orca didn't eat anything. I think. Or something like that. Wait. I read it somewhere. Where did I get it? That's strange. Alright, in torpedo data. Rifle ate around 4 AM on July 20th, but that Orla didn't eat anything. Oh. Anything for what amount of time? Damn it. Oh, about around 4 AM, which is the time of the cleaning, right? Oh, she's so cute. So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug. The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with a sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? Marlon? If it's true the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to Orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one who fed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Congrats, Sasha. This is to celebrate. Eat it all up. What? Who was it? Oh, Mr. Wright. No. I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. Wait a second. I thought it was Marlon Rhymes, but I don't remember I saw him near Orca at all. The only person who was close to Orca was Pearl. No? Let's save the game because I think it was actually Pearl's. I don't know. No? Did he? Did she?
Take that!
I was wrong. Okay. But why did he say, like, I don't want to believe in that? Blah blah blah. Like, that person actually means something to him. You don't even know that guy much.
Take that!
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. Oh, they were watching the court via the TV, I guess. I think I remember something like that. Whatever. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion. Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the orca.
Objection!
So you remember, did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand. Mr. Lawyer, both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this. That charm. It's the charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab? What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is. It's... damn it, profiles. It's his, right? Wait a sec, come on. This guy was in relationships with this girl? You must be kidding me. How did he make it? I want to know his secret. I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab. After all, I am interested in the outcome of this trial, too. Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand. Let's kick his ass. What's going on? What's everybody making that face for? I haven't been watching the trial, nobody's told me anything. Marlon Rhymes, you are under suspicion for the attempted murder of the Orca. I see. Well, if it's already out... Mr. Rhymes? Is he really going to admit it? And does he know that it actually bring him under the suspicion of the murder of a human? I guess he doesn't. Fine, I'll tell the truth. Sasha is lying to protect that orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam down on the water. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences. Now we are back to the orca again. I did not see that testimony coming. Now wait just 1 minute. Yesterday Orla was proven innocent. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning. I didn't want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth. The fact is, all three of us, Sasha, the captain, and me, were cleaning the pool room. But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage. Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about the cleaning was that I told him. I didn't give him a whole lot of details either. Maybe he misunderstood. And Sasha is lying to protect the orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a fake blood stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the orca. Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that? It's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying? The orca did it. You win your case. What? This is all very hard to believe. But if Mr. Rhymes' story is true, Miss Buckler would be innocent, and the orca would be the killer, which means our first case failed. So, not that great. Meaning, if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha. Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, underhanded tactic, right, Dono?
Objection!
His eyes are so creepy. Yesterday the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit the orca did it and Sasha goes free. Isn't the lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest? But that wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckley believes Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent too. Acting in client's best interest is an important part of our job as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us. That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler and Orla's innocence. Huh? I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally. Sasha or the orca. You can only save one of them. I don't know about that. I think I can save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh yeah? Then go ahead and try. I will do just that. If I can tear down this testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing. Okay guys, we are going to do just that in the next part. So, I have no idea if it will be the last one of this case, but I kind of feel like it should be. So, stay with me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you in the next part. Bye.